Hey, what's up my friends? Grant Dunn here from Wenatchee, Washington. This morning I actually woke up, opened up my email, and I got an email from a team member of mine. She's actually a fairly new team member of mine. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about that, but before I do, I want to tell you an in-depth story, okay? I'm gonna try to make this short, but I want to go into detail about what stages I actually had to go through to build my business to get it to where it's at right now, okay? So that you guys can really understand where I'm coming from as a marketer, as a coach, as a team leader, whatever, however you view me in your life. I want you to understand where I'm coming from when it comes to my internet business. So when I first got started back in April of 2011, so it was just last year. It's been about, I guess, 18 months I've been on the internet, and when I first got started I knew nothing about the internet. Okay, I hadn't been on mailing lists for 6 months or a year or however long some people get on mailing lists and just click on emails and learn about the home business industry. I jumped in with both feet on the internet into a system called My Lead System Pro. Okay, I actually got inside of David Wood's team, and I started following what he was teaching. I started realizing, okay, these people are creating blogs and they're building their own sites, and so I started to build my own site. I started to find free boot camps on the internet because my wife wouldn't dare let me spend money to learn how to market online yet at that point. She definitely didn't believe in it, and I was probably still skeptical in a way. But I started building my own blog and finding these free boot camps like Jordan Schultz boot camp, Rob Forrest boot camp. I went through David Wood's boot camp. Okay, these are 8-day courses that they've created and they give, or that at the time they would create and give away for free on their sites. I know there was a bunch of other ones. I think I went through. I can't think, but there's a bunch of different people that I got behind, and I went through their trainings. I followed what they were doing, and I modeled their business as best as I could, you guys, as best as I could. I read magnetic sponsoring, went through all of that stuff, all of the videos, and I probably watched thousands of hours of training, and at a certain point, I had probably spent thousands of dollars to try to figure out how to make this internet business work before I actually started to make a decent amount of money. Okay, so I started blogging, I was doing videos, I started learning SEO, I had to buy all these tools. One tool after another. I was like, okay, well, I'll buy this tool and that'll make all the difference, and I'll start ranking my stuff higher. And then I wanted to step it up another notch, and I learned about another piece of software, and so I convinced my wife to let me go buy another piece of software to continue to build backlinks and build my business faster. Now, just to point out real quick, I don't do a whole lot of SEO anymore. I really don't focus on SEO. I do create blogs and videos, and I get them to rank, but I'm very nonchalant about it. I don't worry too much about it. I don't focus a lot of energy on SEO. When I do start to focus on SEO again in the future, I'll outsource it. I'll pay someone else to do it. But I want you to understand, you guys, that for 6 months, okay, and even longer than that, probably for 9 months, first 9 months of my business, I did nothing, absolutely nothing but come home from work, get on my computer, and I was on there from 4 o'clock in the evening, 5 o'clock in the evening, till 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I did that for 6 to 9 months. All right, pretty much 9 months. On the weekends, I'd wake up on Saturday morning and I'd get on my computer, and I'd be on that computer all day long, all the way until the evening. Okay, till late in the evening. Once again, until close to midnight. And trust me, okay, that sounds absolutely crazy, and it is. Okay, it is a little crazy. I was driven, and I wanted to succeed so bad that I was willing to spend every minute of spare time I could possibly get and take advantage of on my computer trying to learn more. Now, some of that time was spent in vain. Now, I don't regret any of it, not even for a second. But a lot of that time was spent, reading emails from other leaders, watching videos from other leaders, clicking around on Facebook trying to figure out what other people were doing. Going through courses, a second and a third time. Did it all pay off? Yeah, I mean, it was worth it. But a lot of that time was a little bit of wasted time, because I spent a lot of time learning and educating myself, and then a lot less time actually implementing certain things in my business. Now, part of that was because, you know, writing for me was painful. Not only was it painful physically in my wrists, honest to God, typing is physically painful for me after about an hour of typing, but it was painful emotionally, having to sit there and think about, okay, hey, I'm a brand new newbie. I've never really been successful, so how do I go out there and make people want to join my network marketing business or whatever I'm doing if I'm not successful, right? And I didn't really understand how to leverage, how on the internet to leverage other people's stories. How do I leverage leaders and stuff like this, right? So I went through, the point is I went through all of this, you guys. I went through all of the pain and all the frustration, all the technical difficulties. Okay, there was times where I just wanted to tear my hair out and and just cry, honestly, because it was very, very difficult. And I'm telling you all this because I'm happy to tell you, because you don't have to go through all of this pain that I had to go through. Whether you've been, on the internet for a while, or you're just getting started, whatever, you don't have to go through all of the pain and suffering that I had to go through even when I got started, that David Wood had to go through, that David Sharp had to go through, Rob Ford, Tracy Walker, all of the leaders in our industry had to learn a lot of the things the hard way. But with Empower Network, we've created a system that has a lot of this stuff done for you guys. It has high converting capture pages, right? I'm not trying to sell you, I'm trying to help you understand what is available to you. It has high converting capture pages, high converting sales videos that help you make money. It has upsells, and this is one of the points of this video. It has upsells so that you can make more than $25 a month on every customer. You can make up to $125 a month on every customer. You can make 500 one-time sales on every customer. You have the potential to make $1,000 one-time sales on every customer. Why is that there, you guys? Why isn't it just a $25 product and that's it, and nothing else? Why? Well, because this is a system that is designed, right? Empower Network is a system that's designed for somebody that is just getting started, that just wants to start at the $25 level and kind of figure things out and start blogging every day, right? That is at the $25 level. The $100 monthly membership at the Inner Circle is for the person who's ready to increase their value and understand what is it that the leaders have done in the industry. Start training their brain to think like a leader and not like a follower or just a wuss bag, right? That is what the Inner Circle is. You guys, I started listening to the Inner Circles about 6 months ago. Seriously started listening to those audios. And it changed my phone skills when I have to get on the phone, which is just with new members, right? It changed my ability to write blog posts. It changed my ability to communicate through video. You guys, the Inner Circle audios, that $100 membership is invaluable in your business. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're doing traditional network marketing or internet network marketing or just internet marketing and selling affiliate products, whatever it is that you want to do, right? It's invaluable, okay? Then you have the Costa Rica intensive and the 15K formula. I'm not going to go into details with that, guys. If you're actually interested, you need to just get in with Empower Network and go look at what those products have to offer. But I'm telling you, the value that you get for $500 or $1,000 is bar none, second to none. You can't get it anywhere else for that price. And even if you did pay that price or more, you probably wouldn't get that cut, dry, to the point information. Okay? So I'm telling you this because when I got this email today from this gal, she had just joined my team probably like 48 hours ago. Okay? She came in at the $25 membership, and she came in at the affiliate level so that she could actually earn money, earn commissions on the products that we sell here at Empower, okay? And she sent me this email basically saying, I need to know how to cancel my memberships. I just basically signed up yesterday, and all you guys want me to do is spend more money. Well, this is a message for all of you, and even if you're watching this, ma'am, I still would love to have you on the team, but it's okay that you left. Okay, she actually quit, you guys, and that's okay. But I want you to understand, right? I thought about emailing you back, and I decided no, I'll let her just decide to quit on her own, because if that's what she wants to do, that's what she's going to do. I would encourage all of you, if you have people on your team who decide they want to quit and they send you an email complaining or whatever it is, just let them quit. You know, you don't have to respond to those people. But here's what I have to say about this in particular is we are marketers here, and we are able to leverage a system that is created by 6- and 7-figure earners in the marketplace. People who understand how to capitalize on the internet. Now, how do we do that? Well, to make money, you have to have a customer. Okay, so when somebody comes in at the $25 membership, they are a customer for you, right? They pay you $25 a month to use the services that you have the rights to sell, which is the blogging membership at the $25 level, the capture pages, the sales pages, and all the other good stuff that you get at that $25 level. But to make more money, you have to sell more products, right? If you don't have upsells, which is the $100, the $500, and the $1,000, you're leaving so much money on the table. So much money, right? In fact, let me just cut to the chase here. If you have a $3,500 product, you can make way more money, because here's the thing: somebody's going to want to buy that product, right? Why have I made $1,000 days and $2,000 days? It's because somebody wanted to buy a $1,000 product so they could learn how to market online, right? But if you don't have that product to offer, no one will buy it because it don't exist, right? So what we do is we have upsells that go all the way up to $1,000 one time. We're going to have more. Let me just tell you, that's just a little insider secret for you that's watching. We're going to have higher upsells than that. Why? Because there are people who are going to want to make more money than just $1,625 on a customer, if they can make that much. If somebody buys everything right now, it's $1,625, 100% commissions. There's going to be somebody who wants to make more than that, and even more than that, right? There's top tier programs on the internet, you guys, that cost 10 grand, 15 grand, $24,000, right? People want to buy that kind of stuff. Do you have to buy it when you first get started? Absolutely not. Of course not. See, Empower Network is designed for the newbie all the way up to the advanced marketer, which is why there's advanced products. It's designed so that you can get started at the $25 membership, learn some skills, start implementing what is taught in the 8 core commitments. If you can't go to the events, that's okay, right? Should you try to get your butt there? Abso-freaking-lutely. You should try to get to San Diego. Why do I tell you that? Why does Empower Network tell us in the 8 core commitments, and why am I telling you to go to the events? Because the events change your life, you guys. I went to San Diego a couple months ago, right? Or excuse me, not San Diego, Atlanta. I came back home and had a $5,000 month before going to Costa Rica just last week. Right? I went to Costa Rica, and my mindset, what I believe about this industry, has completely transformed. It's nothing like what it was before I went. Why? Because I'm sitting there hanging out with people who make multiple 6-figure incomes on the internet and 7-figure incomes on the internet. Right? You are who you hang out with. Have you ever heard the term "you are who you eat"? Or excuse me, you are what you eat. So if you eat brownies like me, or ice cream, or whatever, you're going to look like, like I do, right? You're going to look overweight. But if you want to make 6 or 7 figures on the internet, what should you do? Hang out with people who make 6 and 7 figures on the internet. That's why you go to the events. You go to the events because your belief will change. You go to the events because your life will change. You go to the events because you're going to learn what you need to, from that event, come home, be able to implement it, and make more money in your business. That's why you go to the events. I went to this event down in Costa Rica, right? We all paid $5,000 to be down there. No one's there to blow smoke up anybody's butt, right? Everybody paid good money to be there, and to learn, and to network, and hang out, and make friends, right? And to build relationships. I can't tell you how many conversations I had, real, genuine, heart-to-heart, friend-to-friend, man-to-man, man-to-woman, whatever conversations that I had, where the person that I was talking to said, events have changed my life. Why do you go to seminars, as you might call it? Because they change your life, and you don't know until you get there. Right? You don't understand that until you get to your first event, right? And what we do at Empower Network, the events that we have, is like nothing else anybody else has ever done, right? What we do at Empower Network is we actually coach and train and teach and inspire and encourage and give you what you actually need to go home and make more money. Whereas other events, you know, they sell stuff, right? They're going to get on stage and, you know, these people are going to sell you stuff, which is fine because it's all value, right? They give value and then they offer something for you to buy, and you might buy it or not, right? But Empower Network, nothing's for sale. Empower Network is just there. The events that we do and that we're going to do in San Diego here in a few weeks is there to help you. All right, I'm here to help you. So, a message to you. If you're going to get started, or you already did get started, and you feel like you're overwhelmed because there's a bunch of products for sale, you feel like you should be at the events, and you should, it's okay that you can't get there. Right? If you really can't get there, don't feel bad about it. Just say, I'm going to figure out how I'm going to get to the next one. That's the attitude that you have to have. Right? I didn't make flat nothing in my business, you guys, for the first 6 months, really. You know, I might have had the best month, a $300 month, where I was actually spending more than $500 a month in my business. I was spending $500, and the best month I had in revenues was $300 for 6 months of busting my butt. Right? Because I was building a blog from scratch and trying to build up the authority to get it to where it would finally start ranking well with the search engines. So why is the Empower Network blog so much more powerful? Why should you get off your pity party and actually start using it? Because you have something that is of extreme value, something that can actually, you can create content on it the first day and rank it to the top of the search engines if that's what you want to do. Right? There's people in Empower Network like, for example, trying to think of his name, John Wells. He was down in Costa Rica. Got to hang out with him. Great guy. Right? He literally had to sell his television to go all in with Empower Network in the beginning, right? And he made $30,000 over like a 6-month span of time. So you tell me this is your last 50 bucks or whatever, and here we have a guy who made $30,000, had to sell his TV to even get all in and buy all the products at the time. There wasn't even the 15K formula then. He bought all the products. He blogged like a mad person. He actually blogged 3 times a day. And within 6 months built up a $30,000 profit. And he's making money every single month, month after month after month. Right? Probably a 6-figure income. Because he was willing to go all in and do what he had to do. There's no excuses, you guys. No excuses. Now, here's the thing. What you need to do right now is, if you are somebody who, you know, is watching this video and you've never marketed online or you've never made money online, what I want you to do is you need to click the link below this video right away. It's going to open up into a new page where you can fill out the join page and become a member at the $25 membership. Get inside the system and go through the 8 core commitments, right? And take notes. And if there's something that you can't do, like go to the next event, say, take a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper write, I will be at the next event, blah, 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 whatever. Put the intention out there, and I'll bet you'll get to the next event. I'll bet you'll have the money to get to the next event, right? If you know you're going through there and it says read daily, and say I'm too poor to buy a book, right? Set the intention and say by next week, next Friday, I will buy my first, whatever it is. I'm kind of joking now. But go through the 8 core commitments, take notes, and start implementing what is taught there. You guys, it's too easy to not do. It's too easy to fail, right? You just got to take massive action, or just some action every single day. That's all it takes, right? You realize, you guys have been, if you've been watching this video all the way up until now, I'll just tell you, when I first started making videos, I sucked. It was hard. I'm telling you, like, I would plan it out, I would write a script, I would do all this stuff, like I'm going to get ready to make this video, and I'd post the script up here and I'd try to read it, and then when I put it up on my computer, you could tell that I was looking at a piece of paper and trying to read it. You could see my eyes going like this, right? And I'd be like, screw it, I can't do video. I just started doing video. You want to know something? Believe it or not, I just started feeling comfortable with video and taking action with video when I got back from the event in Atlanta about 4 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, right? I don't even think it was that long, like 2 or 3, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, right? I came home and I started creating videos because it changed my life, it changed my belief, it changed me from the inside, click the link below the video, fill out the form, get inside, and do what you can. Upgrade to the products that you can upgrade to, and regardless of what that is, start going and implementing what we're teaching you here, and you will see the results, right? You will get the traffic. I have a boot camp, it's not even a boot camp, it's a membership training site. It's for people who come into my team. I have a site that goes step by step, all the different things that I've done in the past and do now in my business, right? I'm just in the process of actually need to switch some things around because I teach some SEO stuff in there that I'm not really interested in anymore, right? I do stuff that's more effective now that gets me more immediate results, right? So I'll give you access to that team training site when you become a member at the $25 membership. You just got to come and do it. You don't have to do everything at once, right? But there is a process, right, that you have to go through. And will you make money in 30 days? Maybe not. But I promise you that if you take action for 60 to 90 days, and that's, when I say take action, that means just writing a blog post. That's it. If you just did that every day for 60 to 90 days, I guarantee you'll see results. You'll start seeing traffic, you'll start generating leads, and you'll probably start making sales. If that's all you do. Do you have to do paid advertising? Absolutely not. Of course not. Right? You guys, I spend my money from my business on paid advertising. I was too afraid to do paid advertising because all I was doing is blogging, right, and doing SEO and all that stuff. I didn't want to spend money on traffic, and I'm glad I didn't because, you know, the stuff I was marketing before doesn't convert like Empower. So you don't have to do paid advertising right away. Start blogging, start creating videos, do the free stuff, do the easy stuff, start syndicating your content on social media, and then start making some money, and then go put that into paid advertising. Okay, so you guys, this has been Grant Dunn. Click the link below the video. Get started in your business. I look forward to having you on the team, and you know, this is where it's at, you guys. This is the most cutting edge system, most cutting edge marketing training on the internet, and if you're not in, you're just not in. And you're missing out. Adios.